Hello, my name is Thomas, and this is my Chem 120 end of the semester project. Welcome to the kitchen I had to drive all the way back home for because A&M dorms lack various necessary equipment like stoves and glassware. In any experiment, make sure to have all the proper personal protective equipment. I'll be wearing safety goggles just in case so I don't burn my eyeballs out. Today, I will be performing a basic but fundamental experiment to chemistry. This involves the observation of the concept spontaneous and non-spontaneous reactions. To perform this simple experiment, all you need is something that is able to hold liquids, preferably transparent, and any heat source. I'll be using a glass beaker and a kettle that can be power boiled. First, you'll want to grab a few pieces of ice and throw them into the beaker. You will then wait for the ice to melt to where it is only water. To be honest, no one wants to watch ice melt, and we don't have time for that, so we'll use a powerful tool called editing and skip that. But in all seriousness, we can see that this is a spontaneous reaction based upon the lack of external sources that enabled the reaction. The ice melted at room temperature with zero factors acting as a catalyst. The reaction is entirely basic in itself, with the ice just sitting there responding to its environment. Second, to compare the two reactions, you will grab your kettle and fill it with some water. You can add as much water as your heart desires. Just remember that the more water you add, the longer the experiment will take. Once you have that, place the kettle back onto the power boiler and click the little button so it can boil. If you don't have one, any other heat source is completely fine. As you can see here by these multiple clips, the water is clearly bubbling up and being boiled. This is a non-spontaneous reaction because there are external forces, hint the power boiler, causing this reaction. If the water were to just sit there, nothing would happen and the water will just remain water. This reaction is, quote, not natural in it that it needs an external force to occur. Now that we have performed this experiment, we are now knowledgeable about the concepts of spontaneous and non-spontaneous reactions. We can finally dispose of these harmful H2O chemicals into your nearest sink and call it a day, as you have successfully conducted one of the hardest experiments known to the scientific community. I hope you enjoyed this short 2-minute video more than I enjoyed.